Bad, my schizophrenia and manic depression keeps getting worse. Was told by my family doctor to get on disability. Why? Need support. Last year, mentally, physiologically, spiritually and whatever else, I guess, went downhill into another side of life and perception I don't wish on my worst goddamn enemy. I got laid off by my lazy-ass bossman doing landscaping and carpentry construction labor work. The healthiest routine I'd ever had in my life went the way of the T-Rexes, and ever since, on top of mass quantities of methamphetamines and or not like it mattered dextroamphetamines, I've not been the same person, man, entity, whatever. 3 stays in the same psychiatric hospital in barely 2 months later I'm diagnosed either paranoid schizophrenic, schizoaffective, and or manic depressive psychosis. I never got the same diagnosis, but apparently schizo'll be a really fun label I'll have to wear the rest of my life after 2 involuntary commissions and then a voluntary. Sorry to. Inherently for no apparent reason, but I'm scared as hell I can't even work anymore. I never leave my grandmother's house. The law is after me bad constantly and relentlessly. They fly drones, invisible ones and visible ones, and all kinds of constant surveillance on me 24/7. The scary part one mentioned is this. According to every single person in my life under the grey clouds doesn't agree or see or hear what I do. Seroquel made me a split personality, not me. Zyprexa is, aside from pharmaceutical dextroamphetamines, the best pill I've ever took in my life. It makes me feel like the person I was before all of last year's trauma really did a number on me. My doctor said I needed to apply for Disability and Community Support Services, ACT team in NC, I guess, as soon as I could. Well, what about getting back to work? She advised me that wouldn't be a realistic thing to do with the shape I'm in. Well, that doesn't help pay for my grandma's dementia meds or help keep the lights on. I mean, we look like freaking Holocaust survivors. We've both lost so much weight in the last year. Anyone have any advice or pointers on what I should do? I just got out of the hospital again last night for scaring workers at the Dollar Tree who then call the law on me for no reason. And I went berserk. I cannot handle interaction with law enforcement without thinking they're going to tase me twice again for trying to slit my own throat, thinking they were about to shoot me anyway. I was diagnosed PTSD on top of all the schiz from that situation. When I try to explain my pending disability application in a job interview, the looks I get are really probably enough to put suicidal ideation in God himself. Please help. My life is looping downhill so bad it's hard to stand up from sitting on my bed, so hard depressed I feel like my head and my back is breaking. Near-death experience scared me away from Satanism. Discussion. Hello everyone, I just wanted to tell you about something really wild that happened to me the other night. First, a little background on me. I've been a proud and true, LaVeyan, Satanist for about 4 to 5 years now. I was pretty zealous and fanatically loyal to Anton Sander Lavey and what he stood for in life. I've also struggled with numerous addictions since I was a teenager. I'm going to be blunt and hope it doesn't absolve me of all humility and respect in you all's eyes by saying I'm a methamphetamine addict and I nearly killed myself for good this time. I was woken up by my left arm absolutely killing me, one of the worst pains I've ever had in my entire life. My chest was hurting, I couldn't even feel my heart beating, it was going so fast, and I just knew I was about to die. Everything in me was refusing to do what I hated most, become a deathbed convert. If Lavey didn't do it, then neither would I. But I'm lying. I did. I was so terrified and so weak that I did, I begged God to save my life. I can't explain to you why or how, but somehow I survived a heart attack. I'm still so confused and disgusted with myself. Was it God? Was it a trick of the mind I played on myself to somehow survive? Fellow Satanists, please still accept me as one of you because I admire and resonate with Satanism to my very core. I am still convinced that God saved my life, I just don't know which one. Am I wrong? Am I stupid? I need a second Satanist to help me get a grip here.